guys, and welcome back to today's video. I hope you guys are all doing great. As you can tell from the title down below, I finally decided to stop my procrastinating and just get the toy room cleaned out. It's gonna probably be a little bit of a longer process, but I'm excited to just get it done. As you can tell, it is actually a big mess right now. The kiddos are actually out here playing. But yeah, so I've got to go through and just get everything organized. And then at the end of the whole thing, I'll kind of walk you through the toys that we decided to keep and things like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And as always, if you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let's finally get into it. So this is actually a unfinished porch. That's where we kind of put the toy room. As you can kind of probably tell that it's a little bit of a back porch. So we're probably going to go ahead this fall, and our project's going to be installing actual like real windows and insulating it a little better. That way we can actually use it year round, because right now it just gets really cold in the winter out here. Now typically if the sun is out for the day, it does warm up really well because all the windows are facing like when the sun comes up. So in the winter, it actually does warm up out here, which is awesome. But yeah, it's just cold if it's on a cloudy day, and the kids would love to be able to play out here more than just on the sunny days in the winter. But yeah, that will be our next project, probably this fall. Hey Oliver, go ahead and bring all of your big trucks over here. Hey Oliver, yeah. Go ahead and bring your big trucks over here, honey, and we'll go ahead and organize them in the corner here. It's four is You're just all by yourself because you're 4. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. I love you. Once you're 5, she'll be 4 with you. Yes, she'll be 5 next year. Let's not rush it. Hi, sweetie. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Ellie. I don't know what's better, the afternoon cup of coffee or the fact that I can actually step down into a clean floor or a clean playroom. I can actually see the floor. So anyway, so I thought while we were actually cleaning up the playroom, I would give you kind of a playroom tour, just so you can kind of see what it looks like for our family, some of our favorite things, and things like that. Yeah, obviously I just hung up some twine here and all the pictures of the kids draw. They have the option to put them up here. Yes, honey? I have the little tree chart here. I really like having these in the playroom since it kind of goes with our nature-loving littles. And then I have the butterfly one on this wall here. So a Lionel little steam track. It's a really cute train. It actually blows whistles, it lights up, and it actually blows out steam. If I can find a clip of it, I'll definitely insert it here. But he loves this. This is his and his daddy's biggest project that they just love doing together. And then in the corner, we have got to actually sort through this. As you can tell, this big bin is actually spilling over, as you can tell here. This giant barrel here is full of like tons of this train track. So yes, we have to definitely sort through that and get the ones out that I know that he probably won't play with. And then over here, keep our Melissa and Doug little wooden blocks. They actually use these with the train track together. They'll take these and kind of put the track on top of it and make tunnels and stuff with those. So yeah, they really, really like that. And then of course the Melissa and Doug little pizza kit here. I've actually shared this before on a recent, I think it was a favorites video of ours that we put together. And yeah, they still play with this all the time. They love playing with that. And then this little toy kitchen was actually mine when I was little. When I was Ellie's age, it's the exact same one that I had, so it's still being put to very, very good use, and the kiddos both love that. And it's full of all kinds of pots and pans and just food and fun play for them. On the main toy shelf over here, we have most of our open-ended toys in these bins. So on this one, it is full of Lincoln Logs. They love playing Lincoln Logs. And then we have the wooden letters that I actually just got not too long ago. I shared those in a recent video as well. I believe we use these on our outdoor letter hunts. I had those in my getting the kids to play outside video, I believe. And then we have little Duplos, of course. We actually use these for, as you can tell, their letters on them for spelling their name and different little school activities as well. And then we have these little hexagon type thingies. They can connect them together and make little objects and stuff, so they really like those as well as far as being open-ended play. And then they have their bristle blocks in this one, and they have all of their minor tiles and stuff in this one. So yeah, this entire shelf here is just all of their open-ended stuff. For the early years, I have a separate shelf of honestly just the baby toys. I really like having them separate because a lot of their toys, a lot of the things are too small for the baby to really get into yet. Like their smaller pieces and whatnot. So for the early learning years, we of course have this little pull pig. It's really, really fun and cute. Just some classic little stacking cups, a Melissa and Doug wooden puzzle. These little Montessori type little wooden egg in the bowl. I've shared these before in my video too. The kids love those. And then I have down here in this little basket, I have just the little wooden dominoes that the kids love playing with. I actually got them at the dollar store. And then in here I have these little wooden lacing beads. And Ellie actually still enjoys playing with these. But it came with like 6 of them and a little threader thing, so that's really a fun little activity for them. And then I have this little vintage set of little stacking blocks. But yeah, while you're stacking the blocks up, you can actually read the little story. And yeah, it's just really, it's actually a really, really fun little activity because you get to read different books, plus make a block tower, so that's a ton of fun. And then of course a classic shape sorter. And then we have these little squishy blocks. These are really fun because they're actually like super, super squishy and they make little sounds too. So these are fun, and Madeline, that's probably one of her favorites. And then of course another just classic stacking ring. And then another Melissa and Doug kind of like threading game. I've had that one for like 4 years probably, and some of the pieces are still there. And then of course a little bead thing, a little bead game. And then another shape sorter. I don't believe like when they're that little, when they're really little, I don't think you can have too many shape sorters. They are so fun. It is great for the kids' growth and development, and they just have so much fun doing it. But yeah, so everything on the shelf here is really just for the early years, and this is all of the actual main little baby toys that I have right now. I do have a basket that I'll show you here in a minute that has a lot of her teether things and things like that, but for the most part, yeah, this is pretty much everything.